set in stone. I know you don't believe you'll come back to me. It is just a dream. Nothing left to see. All we've been and all we are, formed inside of dying stars. We will never be alone. Name is set in stone. All we've been and all we are, formed inside of dying stars. We will never be alone. Name is set in stone. All we've been and all we are, formed inside of dying stars. We will never be alone. Name is set in stone. All we've been and all we are, formed inside of dying stars. We will never be alone. Name is set in stone.
Chris Amp just re-enlisted for 49 months. We're streaking.
I am Ric Flair, the President of the United States. Woo, 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 woo.
Lamp! 49 months! Way to kick off our Friday stream and our triumphant return after that 24-hour one. Why is There we go. Everything was going so well. So well. But sometimes you just gotta wait for the shoe to drop.
I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear! Fucking
Sounds like CP Geek is here. Welcome in, CP Geek. Hot on the tails of Crystal Lamp's 49-month resub. Also on a 49-month streak. That's a hell of a lot of streaking, Lamp. You're not just going across the quad to the gymnasium. You're going all the way around campus. Including across Barbara Murphy's pedestrian promenade. That's a dank joke that not very many people here are gonna understand. And there's Seema! Seema! Welcome in as well. Welcome in. Feels like it's been a long time, but it's only been a week. Live from the cbgeek.org water closet. I assume that doesn't mean you're in the bathroom. Hey, I've brought streams with me into the one that I'm watching. I haven't streamed from the bathroom. I totally haven't brought my phone into the bathroom while I was watching a stream. Because that would be wrong. That would be wrong with a capital Ng. You are accurate. Well, I retract my previous statement. It is right then. It is all that is right in the world. Well, yeah, it's only been a week, but it feels like it's been a heck of a lot longer than that. Probably because we sat here for a heck of a long time. But yeah, haven't seen you since that 24-hour stream. I survived it, clearly. And yeah, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it might be. I sort of had a good solid plateau of exhaustion going for the most part. It did kind of mess with my head. If I didn't do it on a 3-day weekend, well, technically a 4-day weekend, but then it really would have screwed my sense of time. But as it was, I got 13 hours of sleep after the stream, and then I still got all of Sunday to try to orient myself. You were there when I went to sleep. You were there when I woke up. It was odd. I am always here. Just depends on whether the camera's on or not. I was there for a lot, and then I wasn't. Hey, anyone who popped in for any amount of time during that, I am greatly appreciated. I am greatly appreciative of it, I should say. Because that was a huge experiment. It was a huge test. It was a test of will and a test of strength and mental fortitude. And it was a lot of fun. It was. Aside from not being able to find my disc for Resident Evil GameCube Part 1, Resident Evil 4 Part 1 on GameCube, I should say, which I still haven't been able to locate, even though I have 2 copies of it. I don't know. I think Trashly has something to do with this. We'll have to get to the bottom of that at some point. All right, time to walk to my car and shall return when I get home. Oh yeah, you just flew back, didn't you? I wasn't sure what time you were actually getting back, but drive safe, Lamp. We'll see you when you're home safe. But I was all set to turn around and stream on Tuesday, but what happened was later that Sunday, it was like not even a day after we did that stream, I came back to the computer to get ready for the month changeover. You know, put some new stuff in for the month of December, including doing a little maintenance, not maintenance, but uninstalling of old games and downloading some new ones, that sort of thing. In the process of installing 2 new games, one installed, went to start the next one, install totally failed. Like, that was weird. I've never seen Steam do that before. Refused to resume at all. Okay, well, I wiped the little bit of an install that it started, tried it again from scratch, right back to that same error. Okay, that's weird. Everything looks fine. Uninstall, you can do that. I just buy bigger SSDs. All my slots are full. And this was my biggest SSD. So, but I mean, it was my biggest SSD, meaning it was just a terabyte. But it's what, 3 years of reliable service, something like that. And it just as a bulk storage, like it's my where everything I install from Steam goes, and that's really all it's there for. So it's not like it's had a million reads and writes to it. But anyway, I was like, okay, well that's weird. When in doubt, reboot. So I did. Came back up. Drive gone. Absolutely gone. Like it never existed. So at that point, I was still pretty freaking tired from the day before. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna address this at another time. I would have had like 2 days until Tuesday, and then oh, I took it. I thought you were done with it. Punch! But yeah, come Tuesday, no change. But I took advantage of Cyber Monday. No, was it? Yeah, it was Cyber Monday at that point. Cyber Monday to pick up place an order for a new. No, or was it Sunday? This whole thing screwed my sense of time. So it was either Sunday where carryover Black Friday shenanigans or Cyber Monday. It doesn't matter. It's all one and the same. And found an okay deal on another more different M.2 SSD. I think this one's a 2 terabyte though. I don't know. I think it's like a Western Digital Black or something. Like not the worst thing in the world, but it's at least from a brand. And a couple sticks of RAM. And I was like, okay, well I'll just get those. Maybe I'll get them in time for stream. I did not. And I have still not received them. I think they're supposed to be delivered tomorrow, because I've got a package coming that requires a signature. I don't know why I need to sign for an NVMe and 2 sticks of RAM, but I guess I do, and I'd rather not have to run all over Kingdom Come to go to the FedEx place and sign for it there. I did that once for a phone and it sucked. So I have to get my ass out of bed at the crack of 10 on Saturday and hang around for 5 to 6 hours until they show up so I can sign for this pack. Anyway, I digress. So tonight, because I didn't stream on Tuesday, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to fuck with it right now. I still have an old spinning Rust hard drive in there. I think the only thing on it at this point is like Marbs is still on it. Because like it was one of, I think, 2 or 3 original components, like original components to this system back in the real OG days when I did my streams from the living room couch. I think CB Geek can remember that, but I don't know if anybody else, at least currently here, would remember those days. But anyway, that one's still in there, so I was like, okay, well, if I have to, I'll find some relatively lightweight game, throw it on the spinning Rust, and we'll play it off of that tonight. So that was my goal. So I sat down tonight to fire up stream, went through my usual process upon boot up, opened Steam, and a whole bunch of updates immediately started, including the installation of the game that was not able to be installed when that SSD died. Pulled it up, looked at the download screen, disk speed 1.6 gigabit per second. That's not spin and Rust speed. Our dead drive is back. I literally did nothing. The dead drive is back. Ran a real quick health check on my system on the drives. says everything is fine. I don't know. So, couch stream for the win. CBG got new wireless labs today, you know, for all that streaming. Hey, sometimes it takes getting a new toy to motivate you to get the stuff done. They're really useful. They really are. I've got my newer set that I've used on stream in a pinch in the past, and they're great. They're great. And I also used them when I was walking around Portland, doing all that stuff that I took footage for and still haven't edited videos together for. But yeah, Pudge intercepted that package. Pudge needed a box. Oh no! Well, I tell you what, after I sign for it tomorrow and get my two little things out of the inside, my 2 sticks of RAM and my SSD, then Pudge can have the box. That is if it shows up tomorrow. Pudge could probably keep the box for... Yeah, exactly. Apparently there was a drive's way of telling you to fuck off and give it a break. Maybe HB! Welcome in. That's the only thing I can think of. Because it was after that 24-hour stream. Maybe it was just like, fuck off, I need a break. Because there's... As CBGeek can attest, there's some mysteries and ghosts in the machines in the IT world. Sometimes it's just a matter of looking at it the right way. Or little reverse psychology, sometimes a little percussive maintenance, just little things like that. But sometimes it's literally just the technician has to look at it and cross their arms and then walk away, and then it works. It's one of those parts of the job that you can't teach someone, you can't learn it in school. It develops naturally after years on the job. CBGeek's work AIO did that when you got to the office. It was dead. Something like that with moving parts, though. Usually that's different. But again, I'm not going to push my luck with this drive, though. I mean, it's a cheaper SSD anyway. I bought it because it was already a cheap drive, and I got it on sale, I think, two or 3 years ago. It doesn't even have a DRAM cache in it. It's just, you know. But
whoa, Mayor Panda Booty just cheered 1 bits. Swiggity swap booty.
Swiggity swap booty! Mayor Bear's backing up that booty. Well, at least you're okay, Mayor Bear. At least you're okay. I saw that footage you shared of that deer that violently attacked your Uber mobile, and I'm just glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. It was 4 months old. Dell doesn't make them like they used to. Yeah, seriously. It's like, dude, you're getting a Dell. That's now a threat. For once, I was going under the speed limit. Yeah. I mean, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and sometimes when it pours, it snows, and sometimes when it snows, there's a fucking deer out of nowhere! Well. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mayor Bear. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, I hope maybe that's something that insurance will cover. Because we all know how great and gracious insurance is. Literally out of nowhere, too. Man. Yeah. But yeah, so our drive is working. The game I'm going to play tonight, it installed without a hitch. So we're going to give it a try, but we will bear in mind that there remains the very real possibility we'll be mid-game, we'll be doing something, and the whole thing's just going to shit the bed. So if that happens, then we have a plan B here. We've still got the Wii hooked up, so we have the option of playing a Wii game or a GameCube game as a backup if we need to. And we have, like I said, we have Marbs on the spinning Rust hard drive, so we'll at least get to play Marbs if nothing else. Oh, got a hiccup in there. I'm talking too much. Like I was running in the dark and randomly decided to make a right turn into me. Ugh, frickin' deer. Plan B, always dependable. Well, yeah, especially when something just decides to turn and and ram right into you. Speed never hurt anyone. It's suddenly becoming stationary. That's what gets you. That is true. That's true. But yeah, so that's why, that's the long and the short. That's why we weren't here Tuesday. But yeah, now everything's fine. I'm still going to replace that drive when the new one arrives. Because if nothing else, I'll be replacing a 1 terabyte drive for a 2 terabyte drive that probably has better read-write speeds anyway. So, whatever. We'll take that as a win, and I'll take this old drive and maybe maybe I'll get another one of those like $20 NVMe to USB-C things and make a 4th external drive. Seriously, I have 3 of them, and a 4th that's got a SATA drive in it. SATA SSD, I should say, and they're all like various bulk and scratch drives that I use for editing video on the go. If I had hit that thing going 40 or something, it would have hit your windshield. Instead, it hit the middle and it rolled under me. Yeah, the video was wild. I had to watch it like 2 or 3 times, and then I was like, wait a second, I don't think this is just, 'cause it looks kind of funny. I mean, it's not. I've seen funnier deer getting hit videos, don't get me wrong. But I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. So I let it loop a couple of times. And I was like, wait, I don't think she would just share this. And then I put 2 and 2 together and realized, oh shit, you're not sharing this is your video. Oh, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Oh dear, oh my. Ooh. But yeah, Mare Bear's okay, everyone. Mare Bear is okay, fortunately. Very fortunately. You're hoping to at least get venison, but given you were headed to work, you couldn't. Oh, man. That whole experience must have been pretty scary. Plus, I have no idea how to process one. You don't know anyone that can. And it's one of those things where, especially when they're hit like roadkill deer, you really got to be ready to process them right then and there, because odds are something in the chest cavity, some organ got punctured, and that's what's going to sour your meat real quick. So you basically have to have a field knife there in the car with you and be ready to get out, finish the job if the car didn't do it, and then immediately field dress it. So yeah, most people aren't prepared to do that. You've been making jokes all the time, especially given the music that was playing on your phone during it. It's odd. I am always like delayed during accidents. In the dash cam video, you can hear me just go, "Oh, I watched it at work, so I didn't even have audio on. I'll have to go back and listen to it." I feel a little better that Alex said it likely was spoiled because I ran. Yeah, exactly. It would have had to have been like immediately processing it and cleaning out and everything. So don't feel bad that you couldn't make use of it, because a majority of roadkill deer, that's unfortunately the case. I mean, it's one of those things, like you could take it as an opportunity to learn another skill. To, get yourself a field knife and actually learn how to field dress an animal, and just in case it happens again. I haven't had venison in. Oh, I haven't either. Aside from like buying it in jerky form, but that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing as like fresh venison. I buy farm fresh beef, but I pay a butcher to make it good for me. I'm looking at it as a silver lining. The front has had other dents and marks from minor things like allocating a raccoon. Yeah, and those I saw those pictures of the aftermath. Like, considering you hit a fucking deer, that could have been a lot worse. It really could have been. And looks like what was broken should be relatively easy and not all that expensive to fix, especially if it's stuff that you and Alec could do yourself. If you could be arsed to do it. Come to Wisconsin, Mare Bear. New hood to replace that dent that pedestrian made when he Hulk smashed my car. Oh, jeez. Oh, those comments moved, and I read and I combined them yeah. I mean, I'm sure I've said this or not, but when I read off this monitor, I'm reading between a gap in the microphone and the microphone stand. Come to Wisconsin, Mayor Bear. We got so many deer, you'd have to be extremely unlucky to not get fresh venison in some way. Wondering if I'll get a new hood to replace the dent that the pedestrian made when he Hulk smashed my car. Insurance is covering it. Got that hefty $500 deductible, though. Well, depending on what repairs are going to cost, like, the way to maybe, girl math it in your head is, well, at least that means the repairs are only costing me $500. I don't know. Just starting to get caught up on bills, and that's the tough part. We know you've been hustling really hard, and that's just got to be like such a punt to the cunt. I was gonna say kick to the nuts, but that wouldn't work. But that's such a punt to the cunt. We had a family friend bow hunting off our porch a couple times. Nice. You have a rental that's being covered too. Nice. That's good. That's good. Those can really add up price wise. Though I got a Pathfinder for a rental because it's what they had. I hate it. Well, at least not the other way around. Like, they give you a rental and you're like, this is the greatest car ever. I can never go back to my car. You have a bow and arrow and deer in your backyard. Get your revenge. Revenge, bear, revenge. Thought about it many times. It's just so large, I feel like I'm driving a boat or a bus. Yeah, I could see that. Heck, even when I went to North Carolina earlier this year, and I wanted just a small car, and they're like, we upgraded you to a blah 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 blah. There was something like a Chevy Malibu, and it's been a long time since I've driven anything other than a compact car, and I'm like, I know this is just like a regular sedan, but Jesus Christ, this feels like a boat. I hate it. I can't tell where I am. I think in PA they literally allow people to bow hunt anytime because there's so many deer. Get that meat. Ew, Chevy Malibu suck. That was my old... Yeah, I was not a fan of it. Everything about it sucked. Like, there was nothing redeeming. There was nothing redeeming about it. Ah, well. Well, yeah. Again, we're glad you're okay. That's the important thing. I is small. I prefer to be close to the ground and actually feel what the car is doing. So on my two cars right now are both manual transmissions. You gotta keep the dream alive. Even though my Impreza is like the most anemic and uninspired thing ever. Like, I swear it's slower than my damn Prius. It tries, but the gears are so damn long. It's just like, and it just so doesn't want to be above like 3K, but oh well. Pathfinder feels like you're playing video game driving simulator. I'll bring my bow. Don't really like big vehicles either. You love your... Oh, I mean, I'm not. I have nothing... The Impreza's fine. It's been a fine automobile so far. It's just... It is uninspired. Especially since my other car is a actual sport car with a big engine and, fucking moves out of its own way when I tickle the pedal. I prefer a car that slides instead of flipping over. Oh yeah, another cool thing is with having to drive home on Thanksgiving during some of the first snow of the year, and I mean, I know the Impreza's all-wheel drive and everything, but it's still only got all-season tires on it from when I bought it, and I'm like, I'm not going to be that guy. I need winter tires. So I placed an order, got an appointment made for the 12th. And then a few days ago, we were having our department, our weekly or bi-weekly, whenever we decide to have it, IT meeting at work. And I mentioned needing a couple hours in the afternoon to go to that appointment. And then my boss was like, oh, well, before you do that, I have a set of rims with winter tires on it that I ran for one season, but they won't fit on my new car. And you have a Subaru now, right? Because I don't have my Crosstrek anymore. If you want these, you can have them. So I've now in the back of my car got a second set of rims with winter tires on them. I didn't have to pay a dime for. I just had to go to my boss's house and collect them. So we'll see if they fit.
The minimum wage.
Phoenix just had a fucking Mexican pizza.
When nobody was there to work to keep the fucking lobby open. And I don't want to eat a Mexican pizza in my car. It smells like shit, but it tastes delicious.
Welcome in, Phoenix. How you doing? How you doing? Are you winning? Oh, we'll see. We'll see once I fire this game up. We're just finishing up our chats here. One of these days, I'm going to Taco Bell and getting one of those damn pizzas. Hell yeah. You should. You should. Always a good decision. But yeah. I assume these... I mean, they're Subaru steel rims. Just the one difference is, like... They're 17s instead of the 15s I have on my car now. But my generation of car came with a 17-inch option. So, again, I assume. But assuming weather holds out tomorrow, I'll give them a crack. But, I mean, I couldn't beat the price. So, and I was doing my boss a favor getting rid of them. So, hey, win-win. I want to see what all the yelling is about. There's a lot of Suba bros around that are total goats with the parts and sharing and such, as long as you don't mind the vape chew. Well, my boss isn't one of those. He's just his thing is he's a ski bum. So he gets a new car every 2 years. He's one of those types of people. So he just needs to get up to the mountains. So yeah, he got a new car earlier this year, and I guess for the first time in a long time, he went with something that's not a Subaru. So whatever. Yeah, I'm hoping they fit, because then if they do, I can cancel that appointment I made, because I pre-bought the tires, so that means I'll be getting like $500 back. So hell yeah, I'll take it, especially this point in time. Sheesh. But yeah. So cross your fingers. I'll hopefully find out tomorrow whether they fit or not. Assuming the weather holds. Hold on, I'm going to check that right now. Oh, and it's currently snowing. Fantastic. It's been freaking snowing 4 days. We haven't had a white Christmas here in years, and now it looks like we're really going to fucking have one. Tomorrow. Well, looks like between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. It's not snow, but clouds. But between now and 9 a.m., it's going to be snowing. So, whatever. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm glad everything seems to be going well with everybody. With the exception of, Mare Bear's car. But Mare Bear herself is fine. She's able to back up that booty just as she always has. So we're good there. And yeah, so we're gonna jump into this game here. This came purely as a Steam recommendation. I downloaded another game. Well, I bought and downloaded another game that's been on my wish list for a while, and I kind of forgot why it was there. But then turns out, the reason I put it in my wish list was because it was a game by the studio that made the first Life is Strange. The game is called Tell Me Why. But what happened?
Vertex got drafted by Jim today. Jim today gifted a
Jim sneaking in with the 5-bomb. Welcome in, Jim. Thank you for that.
_Bob Andy got drafted by Jim today.
Randy Bo Bandy. Holy moly, I didn't even know he followed me.
_Bob Andy.
Is the game by
Tulian got
Backstreet
drafted by
Tell me
today.
why.
Today gifted a tier 1 sub to Tulian.
Well, thank you for dropping that five bomb. Nice to see you.
Lilium Matratum got drafted by Jimmer today. Jimmer today gifted a tier 1 sub to Lilium Matratum.
Holy crap, I didn't we are 7. Oh my god.
Janskali got drafted by Jimmer today.
I didn't realize until looking down just now just how close we are to that carbonated apple cider vinegar. Oh god. Nobody tell Chris the Lamp when he gets back. But thank you for that five bomb. Greatly appreciated, and nice to see you. Happy Friday. But yeah, I downloaded this game called Tell Me Why. Tell Me Why, because it was made by the same studio that made the OG original Life is Strange. So I put it in my wish list a long time ago, and it was on sale, so I bought it. And then it was like, because you got this, you might like this other game. It's like, what is this? A game called This Bed We Made.
Looks like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. I just want a picture of a. I just want a picture of a. Goddamn hot dog. Looks like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
It was like he was talking on stream. But thank you for the 100 bits, CB Geek. Hype train incoming. If we got one more person to drop a sub or drop 100 bits, then that will kick the hype train off, leaving the station. One more person to do a sub or 100 bits to make the choo-choo train go. Well, again, I'm just appreciative of what we've got. Y'all are wonderful. You're giving me the hiccups. I'm all flustered. But yeah, it recommended, because you got this, you might like this. And I looked just enough into it to be like, really? Maybe would I? Because again, I don't like to ruin.
Tessentist got drafted by Jimmer today.
Tessentist getting a gifted sub by Jim as well. The caveat to that, to kicking off that hype train, is it has to be 3 individual people that add up to that. So unfortunately, so the extra sub is greatly appreciated, but it has to be another person. Has to be one more differenter person to make make the Taran go. But look at that number. That was your 69th gifted sub. Nice. That is a nice number of gifted subs, and it is greatly appreciated. Nice. But yeah, that's their one thing. It's I think it's in there so like one person can't just keep firing off hype trains. That there has to like be community involvements, and the minimum I think is 3. So, but again, greatly appreciated the 6 total subs and the 100 bits from CP Geek. There's 2 minutes 20 seconds or so. If anyone else out there wanted to either renew their sub, do a gifted sub, or throw 100 bits in and launch the hype train. Seema making it happen.
Whoa. CP Geek's mom just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Seema, for the 100 bits. Choo choo! Launching that hype train.
Hype train's leaving the station, ladies and gentlemen. Hype train's leaving the station. That's right. Hype train is leaving the station, bound for AM radio.
Didn't want to be the reason for no hype train. Hey, that's everything you do is greatly appreciated. Hearts, hugs, and loves all across. But no, you did more than enough. You did more than enough. It's to launch a hype train. All it just takes 3 people doing the equivalent of either 1 sub a piece or 100 bits a piece. So at the absolute minimum, it could be 3 people doing 100 bits. It could be 3 people renewing their subs or gifting subs. It could be 2 gifted subs and 100 bits. It could be 2 people doing 100 bits and 1 gifted sub. Any combination of those 3. It has to come from 3 people. Nah, man, it takes 1 action, sub or 100 bits from 3 people. What the man on screen said. Yeah, me, that's the guy. That's why I'm here. 88% of level 2. Let's go. That's awesome. Jumped right into level 2. Well, y'all are great. Y'all are fantastic. Awesome way to kick off this Friday. And puts us 84 out of 100 towards making me carbonate apple cider vinegar. But for the sake of internet enjoyment, I will do it. So yes, long and the short, we've got this game we're playing tonight. Seema with another 200 bits.
Whoa. CP Geek's mom just cheered 200 bits. Let's do it.
Seema completing the level 2 hype train, bringing us up into level 3 territory. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Seema. Greatly appreciated. Hearts, hugs, and loves. Absolute Pro, as he's singing about. That's all you wonderful folks here, launching us into a level 3 hype train. The power of 3. Where have I heard that before? Well, you know what they say. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number.
CP Geek 2 just cheered 1 bits. Yank that crank.
No, Trashly, that's not the right time. That's not the time for you to be yanking the crank. There's a time and a place for everything, Trash. And it's not now. Get back onto the desk. Where was? Oh yeah. This game we're playing. This bed we made. Apparently, this is like a 2 to 3 hour game. So it's 10 o'clock now. There's a very good chance that what's happening.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just cheered 1 bits. There's never a bad time to yank that crank. Yank that crank. Yank that crank.
While I don't disagree with you, Trashly, we got business. We got business to attend to.
Whoa. Hurricane_Badger just shared 150 bits. Okay, so let's crank the yank instead.
Crank the... Okay, well, that's a completely different thing. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you for the 150 bits, HB. Thank you for the bit, CP Geek. And thank you for just all the wonderful things you make Trashly say.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just shared 1 bits. Now that's a slutty horse of a different color.
Oh, she put some sass into that. Now that's some slutty horse of a different color. I gotta find that disc so we can get some OG Trashly back on the channel. I'll try to do that this weekend. I'll try to see if I can locate that Resident Evil 4 disc 1 for the GameCube so we can give Trashly a proper stream. It's been a hot minute since we've seen her. Or maybe it hasn't been hot because we haven't seen her. Tomato, potato, same thing. So, as I keep trying to say, the game we're going to play tonight is called This Bed We Made. The extent of what I know about it is it was recommended because I like the Life is Strange series, and I also like kind of weird horror type games. And this one's also not very long. It seems to say it could be played through in about 2 to 3 hours or 2 to 4 hours. So, very strong chance we could get through it tonight, depending on how fast it moves. Or if at the very least, some of it tonight and then finish it on Tuesday, which will ease us into what our next longer term game is going to be, but a nice short one to drop in. And all I really know about the plot is we are playing as a maid or a housekeeper in a hotel. That's all I know. So, despite the flashbacks I'm getting to all those shitty hotel jobs I worked, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna give this a try. As it seemed interesting, and I think it was only a couple of dollars because it was on sale. So, we're gonna roll the dice on a game recommendation, see how it goes. I learned recently that they remastered Resident Evil 4 for Oculus and Steam VR. Nice. 5 seconds later, Jimothy. Dang, no, Jimothy Marie Jenkins. We're done with him. Or so we think. I mean, I don't know. For all we know, it could be the same hotel. For all we know. All right, let's fire this up here. It is already 10 o'clock. I'm sorry for the late start. Ooh, backing it up and easing it in. Interesting. Well, that's how Trashley likes it. As that swiggity swooty mare bear backing up that booty, you know, nice and easy, making it happen. The Overlook. Hype Train success. Y'all are wonderful. Level 3, I believe. Yep, level 3, 7%. So when we take our break, we will. I got a chill girl emote. All right, cool. Chill girl, choo choo. So when we take our midstream break, we will we'll do the ringy dingy of the caboose bell. Share those emotes if you got them. Uh-oh, is this actually going to launch? Maybe the drive is actually dead. Yeah, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Yeah, maybe it was too good to be true. Oh! No, maybe not. Hey, it does work. All right, is this controller? Can we control? We can't. Oh no, I turned it to French. Le Grill. We'll keep subtitles on. 1440, borderless. Well, keep it ultra. Why not? Content warnings may contain spoilers. Let's... Okay, the following topics may be encountered. That's a lot of stuff. Alcohol and tobacco, cheating, infidelity, domestic emotional abuse, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, homicide, guns and blood, homophobia, gender and racial discrimination, mental health issues and institutionalization, stalking, wrongful conviction, imprisonment. Wow. Okay. Well, heads up. Heads up, everybody. Apparently there's a lot going on in this game. I got a balloon pupper. That's awesome. I think CP Geek... Oh, but HB got the kitty with the collar. I think it's a toss-up as to whether HB or CP Geek got the best emote there. That balloon pupper is pretty awesome, but the kitty with the collar. And if you don't keep working, smack it with a wrench like the engineer in TF2. Dang it, the drug warning sound alert is gone. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's been a while. Okay, so it's a Tuesday. Thank you for supporting this bet we made. Your support means the world to us as a small indie team. Should you come across any bugs, your reports in our Discord channel would be greatly appreciated. We aim to resolve any issues as quickly as possible. By the way, our Discord is a great place to just drop in and say hey to. Alright, we're going to turn the audio down a bit. I think that's probably good. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Well, yeah. Turn motion blur off because it's garbage. And we'll leave it at that. All right, new game. The game takes account of all of your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. Proceed with caution. Chicken Wing Friday! I love chicken wings! And I love Fridays! Well, the day of the week, not necessarily the establishment, but I'd be down for a Chicken Wing Friday every Friday. Well, isn't this a fine kettle of fish?
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
All right, our name is Sophie, and the world we live in is black and white. Let's beat the cop with the umbrella. Ella. Oh, I guess we can't. Okay, so we can't. We can turn the camera this much. It doesn't matter which direction we're facing. Join the Montreal Police Force. I wonder what city we're in. Tampa. Holding cells. Interview room 1. Interview room 2, electric boogaloo.
Here we are.
Interview room 4. Nothing written on it.
Good luck.
Does this interrogation room come with poutine? Oh. Montreal police suck.
She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay.
Tremblay. Ooh la la.
Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clarendon for over a year.
She's supposed to be 21?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I guess people aged harder in the black and white
No,
days.
Not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
I turned the volume down a little too much. Let's turn the main up a little bit and the music down a little.
Father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened.
Montreal.
Starting with this morning.
I was going to comment this could be a different Montreal in northern Wisconsin, but this is definitely the Canadian one. Mais oui, enchanté, mon ami. Also, I had no idea this took place in Montreal. It's just funny I was there for. Clap confirmed. Oh no! Better get a prescription. Any combinations? Well, you didn't miss much. I'm not sure what the last thing you heard was, but I talked about going to and from the fabled Canadas myself just a couple short days ago.
I'm guessing you've seen better days. But you're obviously still important to someone.
It jiggles and a wiggles. Whee! Lots of weird, crazy people up in the Great White North. Like that Linus Sebastian person. Well, he's on the other side of the fabled Canadas. Hold right trigger.
Good enough.
She didn't even change the sheets.
A bed's not complete without its pillow.
We're really just like doing maid stuff. Control Tutorials the musical. Look at that TV. Look at that little thing. That old Radiation King.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe? That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
You know me, you know my family. You've had a seat at our bar since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible and letting you know that you're down to your last chance. This $8,380 you owe us, plus 25% interest, is now 8 months overdue. My patience is worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys, so we can all sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't too good with words. As I got to the end of that, I'm like, you know, that probably should have been a gangster voice, but well. I may or may not resemble that remark, should I be offended. That TV is dope, though. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 8832 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debts, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of $1,904.75. He has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated, for all of us and certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. P.S. I love you. Oh, can we literally... Where'd she put it? Well, maybe I don't want to know. Fates! Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hope you all are doing well. I've been okay. A lot of appointments this week. It frustrated me, though, that the DMV doesn't tell you what you need until you go in. Why do they need 2 things of mail to renew a license? I already got... It's because everything is going Real ID now, and that's part of the process, is having to verify anytime even something's just... Yeah, so... It's a pain in the ass, but once the Real ID stuff is there, you at least will get a blanket like decade before you need to do it again. Le Petit Régal. 35 cents for cereal. $1.15 for an omelet. $1.65 for an omelet with bacon, sausage, or ham. These are pretty good prices here. $1 for maple syrup pancakes. $1.50 for a club sandwich. I don't know how I order a club sandwich all the time. I don't know how I get away with it. I'm not in the fucking club. I'm not even a member. See, what's the most expensive thing on the menu? $4.25 for prime rib dinner? Hell yeah. With steamed vegetables, chef salad, and our soup du jour. What's the soup du jour? That's our soup of the day. That sounds good. I'll have that. 45 cents for a French pastry. 55 cents for apple pie, 60 cents for chocolate cake. What a time to be alive. Broken video. Oh, is that not working right? Oh, that's stupid. Well, sorry about that. I get that, but why not put that on the website so I knew to keep mail? Apparently they don't accept package info and I don't even get junk mail. Yeah, that's a pain. So are you saying you now need to wait for mail, or you do have the mail? Because, I mean, I could mail you a letter if you just need an envelope, you know, with a postmark on it. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. The Bibble.
No need to bother reception right now.
How sad is it that I sung that in my head at the mention of sending a letter? Who sends letters anymore? Acknowledgement of debt, January 16, 1958. Date of initial loan, January 2nd, 1957. Initial amount of $1,500. Amount overdue, $3,500. And this is in 1958 dollars. That's not a small number. Oh. Canada Post on strike. What is this mail of which you speak? Oh no! I have one thing of mail. I keep all mail I get from the government while it's relevant. I only have the one piece of mail. Okay, so yeah, send me a message with your mailing address on it, and I'll send something out tomorrow.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Or he's running from loan sharks. Oh, can't open that drawer. Oh, can we flush the toilet? Okay, we scrubbed it, but... She scrubbed it, but we can't flush it! It's not fair. No, it's not fair. Ew, that was filthy.
And voila. Good as new.
Typing is hard. Plenty of mail, just no letters. Lots and lots of boxes. May or may not be made of ticky-tacky. Why the heck? Okay, so we can't just uncover the mirror. We can turn on the dang sink, but we can't flush the dang toilet. Oh, it's just not fair.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just shared 1 bits. Read 'em.
Okay,
Let's see what Beth wanted to talk about.
who's Beth? Please clean this room. Do not disturb. Okay. Well, I think there's not much else we can do in here. I mean, we did enough. We did all the snooping we can. That's a massive shoehorn. On that note, we cue the music. Typing is hard every day. I kept trying to write Christmas today, doing YouTube descriptions and everything, and I kept forgetting the damn M. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I was typing as I normally type, but I just kept forgetting the dang M. Dun 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 dun. Thanks, Eric. I'll send it to Messenger now. I'll probably going to schlep. I didn't get much sleep last night as I had 2 appointments I didn't want to miss. Just applied to the game room at spare time. Nice! That should be a fun job. Well, cross your fingers before you get that.
Imagine all the weirdos who start hanging around the hotel.
Yeah, I'll get that sent out to you when I end stream tonight. I'll drop it in the mail so I don't forget.
That gossip magazine. Do you think she has any real friends, or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca?
But what if you want them to clean the room whilst not disturbing? Well, we can't win it all. Sugar frosted pops. She's breaking us apart, Lisa!
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick? Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't. No, I realized I was blind. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
Ooh. Well, we're not going to be giving her to kiss.
I should talk to Beth at the front desk. Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
A cigarette vending machine. Look at that.
Now's not the time to pick up Smokey and Sophie.
Oh, hi, Mark. Ha ha ha, what a story.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
A moment on the lips, forever on the hips. Wet floor.
This leak really needs
Isn't that
to be
you?
fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
All right, we can't go through the fancy little door.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just shared 1 bits. Need hot coffee DLC now.
Oh my. I understood that reference.
No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall at the wall, even if they did draw the short straw. Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Boning in the closet.
It's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
I try to ignore them.
Oh, I try not to pay attention to them.
I just find the sucking noises hard to ignore, you know? But that won't
Send
be
it.
an
Have a great
issue
night.
today,
All right,
of
good night,
course.
Fates.
Every sound is being drowned out by the phone's constant ringing.
Because of the storm?
You have no idea. You're the only person I've talked to today that hasn't
The
mentioned
character
blizzard.
animation's kind of shit,
I mean,
but whatever.
Until now.
Oh.
And butthole pleasures.
It's not
It's
about
all right.
butthole pleasures at
Well,
all.
maybe they wouldn't be
I
so
guess I'm
stiff
just
if they had a
looking
little
for something
butthole
else
pleasure.
to talk about. Anything else?
One for the road. I can tell you all about Wendy and Jacques. No, I'm not a narc.
Sorry. I wish we could talk more, but if Bernard or Linda catch me here talking to you, there will be hell to pay.
Oh, you're right. But it's such a stupid rule. It's not like clients would lose their minds seeing a maid walk through a hotel lobby. How do they think this place gets cleaned?
Magic, probably.
So the maids aren't supposed to go in the lobby?
Speaking of
Yeah, that
cleaning,
sounds like a fucking hotel
wanna guess
rule.
why I summoned you here?
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
It's all about that confining shapewear.
Can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take
my.
absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I said we won't because we're not supposed to be in the lobby. In this lobby, will there be TP? TP for my bunghole? Bunghole, bunghole, bunghole.
My rag isn't gonna be enough for a mess like this.
Well, I thought you could at least
Better
tip
get
it
a mop.
up. Guess we gotta go get the map first. Can we play the piano? Can I play the piano anymore? Of course you can. Well, I couldn't before. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Oh, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr.
Wendy's
Zaius.
great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda. I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether
She's such a snoop.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but...
Bernard the bourgeoisie. Got it.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No. I heard something, and I...
Hey.
Leave me alone, creepy ginger.
It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm just... I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
No, Beth called me. A guest knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
Delicious chocolate shoe.
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Oh, they want a chocolate-covered fillet of soul.
Weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
A few months ago, I found stacks of pennies in a room's toilet. Like, a lot of them.
What?
Was someone trying to chocolate dip the champagne?
Bed, the pillowcases were filled with pennies as well. I'm still not sure if that guest simply had a strange way of leaving a tip.
Maybe.
Then we run at LaFour's with a sock full of quarters. Bickety bam!
Oh, I better go help Beth.
Ass pennies.
It's okay. I need to,
I understood that reference.
All right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough to deal with endless letters of advice from Raymond. What have you want? He wants you to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays accessible to everyone.
Oops, so Andrew caught me eavesdropping on Bernard and Linda, who was once again complaining about Wendy. Thankfully, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He doesn't seem the kind to judge. He's actually quite nice, easy to talk to, fun to tease, and funny in his own quiet way.
Of course. It's not like I have a choice.
Okay, so I guess we have notes.
With the renovation costs overrun, the hotel's gonna go under if I don't wait.
Have you tried calling Mr. Weston?
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet. Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
Archer, whitest white. New Bobby detergent. Paint, #1 pal.
Let me have a look at it.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think? Of course, of course. We're all grateful that your employer chose the Clarington for his stay, but... All right, yes. I'll speak to my manager and see what we can do.
A film?
Roll the film, eh?
The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to
Bum,
him.
bum, bum.
Ew. I better throw that away. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Ta-da! Okay.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport
David Spade?
and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
You're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Tremblay, Klein, Baker.
Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's manager. Would you like
Ramsey.
to sadly, he doesn't have a phone. He's a bit of an
I don't see a
old-fashioned fella,
spade.
You know what I mean? Yes? Yes, certainly.
Unless I'm just looking right at it.
So first I suggest
Hold
finding
on.
a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God, G-O-D.
Oh, Spade, 505.
I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight. Making fun of you, sir. No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him. Hello?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
How convenient. Bwom, bwom, bwom.
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through
1178 Drummond Street, Montreal. I wonder if this is a real place. Someone want to look that up? Clout Class Clarington. It's in the name. "19 arrested in deviant raid." Montreal police arrested 19 persons in an early Saturday raid at Manny's Lounge, located on Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel Labrité, is a known hangout for sex deviants. A Montreal City employee, a court official, and 2 teachers were among those seized, according to official reports. Lieutenant Sylvia Gibreau says he plans to send letters to schools employing the arrested teachers. School principals, parents, and fellow teachers should prevent such people from being in close contact with youngsters. It is everyone's responsibility to protect our children. Major snowstorm paralyzes city. Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Ultramall resident. Okay, so there's a killer on the loose. Real place, according to Google Maps. There's an insurance company and travel agency in that building. Okay, cool. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysol or Lysoil. Lysoil has been endorsed for more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene at heart. Lysoil is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective even in the presence of organic matter. Begin to use Lysoil today, and you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus on more important things, such as pleasing your hardworking husband. Yep, especially this is the type of world that the powers that be want to send us back to. Welcome back, Lamp! Off to room 505.
I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll. That smell. If only we were allowed in there.
Wet floor. Is that you? That was nice of us. So tell us about your trip, Lamp. Hope all went well.
Hold it, please. Phew, made it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Was I not supposed to?
Well, Eugene asked us
Puddle
not to touch
patrol.
anything
You
until
cleaned
it's
the puddle
repaired
by the
to leak,
restrooms.
but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th.
So something interesting happened on my connection flight. No, it wasn't a Tom Puerto Rico interesting. Okay.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
Is that just a big container of Coke? Why does he need snow?
Why does he need a bucket full of snow?
No idea. I don't even ask anymore.
It's not snow.
It's just the latest in a long
I mean, it's
series of
snow.
strange-
It's fresh mountain snow from the hills of
bath,
Colombia.
Sometimes I wonder if he's just pulling an elaborate prank on me.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Bernard.
I do have a suspicion, though.
Don't be suspicious.
But
Don't
I'm
be
not sure I should
suspicious.
say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who knows?
I don't know. I got a weird feeling from this guy.
You too.
And there's 505.
This must have been so much fun. Well, for the guests at least.
That's the same newspaper. I mean, of course it would.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately.
Say no to divorce. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Issued by the Divorce Oversight Committee.
Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
As we started to board the plane, all of a sudden you hear loud screaming and yelling coming from around the corner from the other plane boarding. Then the Southwest person in our terminal all of a sudden books it over there. Then there's a guy walking over on his phone yelling, "I'm not getting arrested, it's because I'm white." What? I'm not sure what went down, but I'm pretty sure he almost gave himself a one-way ticket to the non-fly list. Wow. Well, at least it doesn't sound like it delayed your flight, at least. So... First rule, be invisible. Be thorough. Be careful. Housekeeping!
Mr. Spade?
Is he dead? Dead? Tired?
Mr. Spade?
Well, there's film canisters. Et voila. Oh, looks like he's developing film in the bathroom. Oh. I was right. There's developer. Ah, they're pictures of us.
What is this? Your phone call from St. Louis came through.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Oh. Choose who between Beth or Andrew you want as your acolyte. She says she can't leave the front desk, but he can. So that's probably the way we should go.
Beth, it's Sophie. Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on.
Andrew? Andrew? I'm here. Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I
Scrub Daddy.
Scrub Daddy? What are you doing here? Wait, where do you go, Dad?
Back room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know...
Snooper's gonna snoop.
Through our guest stuff.
Snoop!
And Mr. Spade caught you in the act?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. But others might not.
Bum, bum,
With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
So I just leave? Do nothing?
That's not what I'm saying. But I think you should try to get a better understanding of the situation before you tell anyone.
No, the fuel didn't leak from the plane. Just a fuel truck was having technical issues, so they had to swap it out, which took time.
Really?
Well, that was better than my problem with the fuel freaking fell out.
Didn't quite get to the doing part. Anyway, the point is that dark rooms like that take a lot of time and effort to set up. Seems unlikely he went through all this trouble just for a few pictures. I'd bet there are more of them, somewhere.
You want me to snoop?
Are you telling me I should snoop around?
Well, it's nothing you haven't done before, is it?
Andrew?
Nah, come on. A little joke's never killed anyone.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, according to my notes, Mr. Spade asked for the combination to his room's safe. There's a good chance he stored more pictures in it.
Maybe, but I don't have the
Yeah,
code.
the Snoop Troop after all.
Give me a sec.
Well, I mean, the snoot is only one letter removed from the snoop.
Shoot.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Please keep this between us.
Of course. Don't worry about that.
Time to do some snooping. You chose Andrew as your acolyte. French-English dictionary. Oui. Huh.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Well, it looks like he's tried plenty. I don't think he's tried nothing. The lake. Why Harry's? Lots of burger places closer to the hotel.
Is this from Harry's? I mean, it's a popular spot, but
2 Cokes, 2 burgers, 1 extra fries. $3.50. Montreal's best diner since 1945. Special occasion, wedding, funeral.
I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right?
Last night I ended up staying at the hotel and just sleeping a ton because of traveling and whatnot. And Thursday after we got back to the hotel, we drank some at the hotel bar, then went to 2 other bars, then finished out the night at Waffle House. We took someone's Waffle House virginity. Nice! That sounds awesome. Montreal tramways.
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves. Were you there too?
T30.
Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom's kidding last month. Why is this up here?
$2G, D2, 2D. A can of
One man's
scam.
trash is another maid's trash.
Teramarugaru got drafted by Crystal Lamp. Crystal Lamp gifted a tier
Oh,
1
geez.
sub 2.
Lamp dropping a 5 bomb on us now.
Shadow Thistle Leader got drafted by Crystal Lamp. Crystal Lamp gifted a tier 1 sub to Shadow Thistle Leader. Ames Luna got drafted by Crystal Lamp. Crystal Lamp gifted a tier 1 sub to Ames Luna.
Oh, and Amps Luna, first time chat. Thank you for the gift sub. And thank you for the follow.
Crystal Lamp gifted a tier
Oh,
1
geez.
sub to non-pizza_.
Crystal
B-flat.
Lamp, Crystal Lamp has brought us within 11 subs of
The
having to
narrator
carbonate
underscore 2
apple
got
cider
drafted by
vinegar.
Crystal Lamp.
Oh,
Crystal
jeez.
Lamp gifted a tier 1 sub to the narrator underscore 2.
And the narrator, too, that's from Slay the Princess.
Luna is now following.
Is this a floor of the Clarington? Morgan. Is that your real name?
Dear Mr. Morgan, you have to stop writing to this address. Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother.
Ulickra got drafted by Crystal Lamp. Crystal Lamp gifted a tier 1 sub to Ulickra.
Ah. Lamp throwing another sub. Now we're 10 away. 10 subs from me having to carbonate and drink apple cider vinegar. Oh, God. Why do I do this to myself? Thank you, Lamp. Greatly appreciated. Those 11 subs on top of the 6 that Jim gave us earlier. Looks like in the very near future, I may have to start preparing my teeth for apple cider vinegar seltzer. Oh, God. Lindsay Franklin, 34 Sawmy Street, Burlington, Vermont. Paul Morgan, 725 Elm Street, Clarksburg, West Virginia. 05, that is the zip code for Burlington, 05401. So we go from Life is Strange Double Exposure, which takes place in a fictional Vermont town, to this one, which mentions Burlington. Your teeth, how about your stomach? That's true. Paul Morgan, 125 Elm Street, Clarksburg, West Virginia. Edith Franklin, 34 Summers. Salmons? There is no Salmon Street in Burlington. Unless it does no longer exist. Franks and Beans!
Something tells me you won't be missing this.
Campbell's Soupe Viellemorde à pois. La soupe préfique des Québécois. Now you'll subject your soda stream to it or go old-fashioned and use the gas, or is... That is... Yeah, I'll probably go the route of a 20-ounce bottle and use the carbonator cap off of my CO2 tank. We'd probably go that way, save the soda stream. Okay? Yeah, I had no idea this game takes place in Montreal. And the fact that we were there 2 days... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. We're supposed to be snooping. We don't want him to know anything happened.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms? Yeah, no surprise Bernard denied the request. Mrs. Beaumont's been here so long, we could probably just put her name on the door at this point.
Lindsay's address to Infantry Division, year of hospital discharge. Oh, that's probably the that's the combination for the safe. So Lindsay's address is the first 2 digits, and then the infantry division, and then year of hospital discharge. So what's Lindsay's address? So 34.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere. rough.
I understand your situation, and I'm sorry that you had to spend so many years in the hospital. However, this
or a place to live.
This does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job, and even if you did, I couldn't hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you. I would ask you not to contact me anymore. Jeremy Sandberg. Hey, weirdos, stop wasting my time. I'm not hiring you ever. Mr. Morgan, you know I have a lot of respect for what you and others have done for this country, but I am not a charity. If I don't receive the past 3 months' rent before the end of the week, you'll have to vacate the apartment. Thank you. Okay. So no numbers there.
You're pawning off your possessions? What do you need the money for?
World War II Victory Medal, bronze. $15. Paul Morgan. Okay, it still doesn't tell us what we need to know. What's this? What's this? Oh, like a spy mirror. Old port filter cigarettes. Okay. Birds of North America. "99th Infantry Division." All right, so that's the next number, 99. So it's 34, 99, and then we need to find the year of the hospital discharge. Oh, there's the kiss.
What do we have here?
Do not forget to take your pills.
I didn't write everything down. I guess we have that in common. You spent 10 years in a psychiatric
57.
hospital.
So 34, 99, 57. Right?
And prescriptions.
Anxiety disorder, character disorder, chronic insomnia, short-term memory loss. Patient initially admitted for nervous breakdown, displayed erratic behavior and mood swings, occasionally aggressive. Patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. Patient condition improved after new medication.
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No. But I think I have enough leads to open the safe now.
Wow. You're a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
Well, ain't that a fine kettle of fish?
To it then.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Please do. And I won't call again unless Mr. Spade returns. For real this time.
For real,
All right.
not for play.
Thanks.
So 34, 99. Frick, what was the other number? Hold on. The dress was 34, infantry was 99, year of hospital discharge was 59? Or 57? Ah. 57, okay, that's what I thought. $34. 99.
Damn it.
957. Not safe for work. You open the safe in room 505.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. M and H. M and H. Who are they? Are they guests here?
12:30, arrived at the hotel. Room not ready yet, had to wait in the lobby. 2:45, M and H came in, both nicely dressed. M was holding a flower bouquet. Heard them talking to the receptionist, saying how nice the oratory was. Picked up some flyers to find out what oratory they were talking about. 3:10, room finally ready. No sign of M or H. Decided to unpack and install my setup in the bathroom. 6 p.m. Still no sign of M and H. Have probably gone out again. 8:20 p.m. Finished developing this afternoon's pictures. 11:55, unable to sleep. Heard weird noises from the corridor. No idea who or what it was.
You're going through their trash?
So this guy's like a private
You
investigator.
want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you?
Drawings, weird symbols.
Why are you following them?
Private dick.
Who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
At the hotel. H might have seen me. M and H at the hotel lounge. Left a ticket on the table. Ticket had weird symbols on it. No sign of M and H since early afternoon. Tonight we'll try to find out who's sneaking out at night. Mount Royale. Okay, well. Well, that was about all we found out in here. Yeah, I think we looked at just about everything. Do not forget to buy more film.
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Well, I think we didn't find any more pictures of us. We found a lot of weird stuff, though. Alright. Well, we're not going to make the bed. We're not going to do anything else. Yeah, put that key back. I'll accidentally walk off with that. right. Well, this says we're supposed to do a partial on 505. And a partial is clean mirror, toilet, and bath, bring used towels to cart. So we're going to do a partial cleaning of his room. Just so empty garbage can, throw trash away, replace toilet paper roll. So basically just clean the bathroom. Now clean ashtray, scrub stains, make bed, empty garbage can, throw away trash. Okay, well, we're supposed to do that, so... Squeaky, squeaky.
I should bring that back to my cart.
I'm not going to throw... Miltone meprobame. Oh, there was something. And they were roommates. One room, two women, and so many secrets.
One room, two women, and so many secrets. And they were roommates. No one at school suspected what took place once their door was locked. She was alone in a town she barely knew, hundreds of miles away from home. She was desperate for comfort and found it in the arms of the most unexpected person. What started as a normal friendship between two women soon blossomed into something much more passionate and disturbing. This is a tale of love and desire like you have never read before. Out of her own experience, the author, working under a pseudonym, tears the curtain from one of the gravest threats to modern societal morality, the strange love practices tapping unwary girls today, particularly in our large cities. That is, and they were roommates. Available now at Barnes & Noble.
Oh, buddy. Two girls, one room. Like that one time on the quick stop bathroom. Ah, fucking thing of rope? What is that? All right. We cleaned the mirror, toilet, and bath. We brought the used towels to the cart. We need to put clean towels on the shelf. Okay.
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf. Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
Okay. Cleaned the mirror, brought the used towels out. We put clean towels in there. Toilet paper was fine. Empty garbage can, we did that. Throw away trash. I guess we did that. Clean ashtray if necessary. Okay. We gotta look for stains in the ashtray. It kind of looks like a stain, but I guess it's not enough of a stain. Okay, see no other stains in here.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just shared 1 bits. Yeah, Daddy, tie me up and ride me all night.
Oh my. Alright, well, I don't see any more stains. We already took out the trash. We've looked at everything. Yeah. I think that's about it. Shaving stuff. A closer shave at a sensible price. Straight razor. These are my friends. See how they glisten. That's kind of grody looking. Ugh. Thanks for clipping that, HB. I appreciate it. All right, I think we're done in here.
M and H. Maybe Andrew could find them in the logbook.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey. Just a sec.
Beth, could you
Post it
cover
in
for
Discord,
me?
the stream clip. Alright, cool, thank you.
Pretty please?
Sorry about that. So, you found anything on Mr. Spade?
Well, Mr. Spade isn't even his real name.
It's not? What is it then?
Paul Morgan.
Huh. I guess he wanted something a tad more exciting. So, I take it you opened the safe. What was in it?
Actually, I need your help again.
Of course. What's up?
I found out Mr. Morgan isn't only stalking me, but 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No, they're guests. I don't know their names, though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507, but it was denied because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room, right?
Exactly.
But why would he switch rooms? He's got his entire dark room set up in 505.
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
I guess we can keep that in mind, but... Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Aha!
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, I know.
They know letters.
Do you, perhaps, have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping? I guess that's what I'm known for now.
We gotta be sneaky, Charlie.
I'm
Gotta
sure
be
we'll find a better
sneaky.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Hooked on phonics work for them, apparently. All right, let this be our 20-minute heads up. Got about 20 more minutes, then we're going to jump over and play some Marbs. So, 20-minute warning, Marb stars. 20-minute warning.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again. I'll need my keys to enter room 509. I should probably check the break room.
Say no to divorce. What's this? A yo-yo with a penguin on it. Hey, what does it say? Pity Pot's Sugar Frosted Pops. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Jacques. Anthony. Time clock. Ah, the kiss. Gimme the kiss. Hypocrite, bitch!
Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
Linda, my wife will be at her parents' tonight, so come on by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you, B.
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it.
Mary always makes sure to wear her uniform properly. Be like Mary. Barbara always wears appropriate makeup. Be like Barbara. Royal Nylons.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
For stockings you can trust. For your everyday needs to your chic evenings. They will last and provide you with a comfort that's impossible to match. Ripped nylons do not despair. Alright, we got an ad coming in. Unfortunately. So I'm going to let that run. Before we do anything substantial.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Susan, Wendy, Carol, Zoe, Nicole, Victoria, Beth, Agatha, Sophie. That's ours. There's a letter in there.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal the Employee of the Month award from Wendy. Ariadne? How do you pronounce that name?
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Crying in the toilet, huh? Oh, if I had a nickel.
What is it?
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques. I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now.
I'm too busy crying and pinching off this loaf.
I'm sorry I was rude.
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Thank you.
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak. Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward. Giving you your reward. Your eternal reward.
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
This place is confusing. Break room?
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew.
Creeper's gonna creep.
On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, the requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah, ooh la la. What a day, huh? Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505. Pretty exciting as far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. While I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
No way. What is it?
The words, hypocrite bitch, in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written.
Call this an educated guess, but Wendy has a pretty solid motive to me. You'd have to
You
be
got the
living under
motive,
a rock
Wendy.
to miss how
You got
Linda's
the
been treating
motive.
her lately.
Whatever happened, I'd rather not get involved.
Yeah, that's probably wise. We wouldn't want to make things worse. Interpersonal conflict makes for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
The heart icon indicates flirting options. I don't want to flirt with this guy. He's weird.
I think it comes from my mom. As a nurse during the war, she had to work
This guy
with
seems a
other
little
people
sus to
in
me.
very stressful situations, and not let her emotions get the better of her. I don't know if I'm quite at her level yet, though.
Well, if you ask me, I'd say you're doing a great job of following in her footsteps.
Thanks, Andrew.
Well, it was nice to chat. Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product our guest of honor is looking for.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
I'll be ready and waiting for your updates on H&M. Take care.
You too.
Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509? Oh boy, someone's been living it up. Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
Dear my beloved Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifeline of Valentine's Day awaiting me. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and to the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. I don't know.
All that's missing are the pillows.
TV's in the fireplace. Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know. I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right, we're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never, I promise I won't be another Andrea. Leanne, he's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. The Montreal Tourism Association.
Another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Freaking toilet full of champagne. Plenty of TP, though. Didn't dirty the towels. Forgot a freaking high heel.
Could this be the shoe from the chocolate fountain?
It is.
I can't wait to tell Andrew.
You ever see a man chocolate a shoe? Once. I hope those are chocolate stains. Sorry for the mess. Mwah. Alright, well. Seems to be it for this room. That was complete. Expect a big mess. Alright, 509 is also supposed to be a partial.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb. These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress on the... It seems like only yesterday when I first... 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you, and today I pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago. Everything changed the day you came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member enters our Hope we can expand our family with a... You know how important family is to me. Felix's toothpaste, a white smile at a sensible price. Moo Dill. Each Moo Dill tablet contains 4 active ingredients: acetaminophen, aspirin, cinnamedrin, and caffeine. Take 1 tablet every 3 to 4 hours. Moo Dill is the trademark of Myron Laboratories, Reno, Nevada.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Where's our cart? There it is.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add. Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Oh, we were supposed to pick up the dirty cups. Whoops.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
For? And were you forgiven?
This room not have a bed in it. Expenses, Montreal vacation. Discover historic and gay Montreal.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I can't believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Lucia in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan just had bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. I imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to, you'd have your own family by now. Yesterday I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he's one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake. Your mother.
Wow, you look like a couple out of a magazine.
Valentine's Day, 1948. So he's a Catholic.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is. Hello? Hello?
Wayne Static's on the phone.
Is that you?
Spooky nooches.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute?
No.
Now.
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me check. Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background. Like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know you didn't.
Unless Andrew is the bad guy.
Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although... I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you've found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Oh, it's a suite. Okay. I like my suitcase.
Mrs. Cruz got
Fernie
her
and
personal
Weissman.
information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Is it a suite? Damn, Mrs. Cruz, stop. We wish to apologize on behalf of our privacy breach that occurred on the 25th at my birthday, and thank you for calling it to our attention. Stop. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Stop. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Stop. Sincerely, stop. Harold Fernie and John Weissman. Stop. SOS 5, John Weissman 8.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Nail polish. It's a toot suit. What the heck are those? Oh, no freaking idea. Oh, hair curlers. Pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women. Despite reports of some undesirable effects, Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows greater promise for the future. Okay, well that has an N and a T on it. Or an N+.
This looks right up Andrew's alley.
Margot B.
I wonder if
Thompson's
he's read this
Stranger in the Night.
He thought she was trafficking a killer, but the killer was tracking her instead.
Read the story that's on everyone's lips before seeing the major motion picture. Gloria Gray is an aspiring writer who works in a diner by day and writes crime fiction by night. When a series of murders occurs across the city, she decides to pursue the killer in the hope of turning her story into a best-selling novel. She meets Hugh, a mysterious young man who offers his help in finding the murderer, but soon Gloria starts to wonder if he is the killer. Looks like we found all the pieces. Put that puzzle together. Oh.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Puzzle. Puzzled, but not for long. You solved the torn note puzzle in 509. It's because we freaking rule. For feminine hygiene. Hold on. What was at the very front? Oh, shoehorn. Now I know what maids are really doing in the hotel rooms. Being sneaky. There's a pillow missing. Oh, never mind. It's on the couch. That's why.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
SOS equals 5 equals Josh Weissman 8.
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message. That's one of the symbols. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied. You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account? So the account's in your name, and the statement's tucked away in your jewelry box. That's awfully secretive, Mrs. Cruz. Aha! I'll have to remember these. Aha! I'll have to remember these.
Okay, was that enough to be able to read this? Four. Oh, I guess we don't know what 4 means yet. Slash is N. Squirrely bit is T. So I'm guessing this curly Q is an H. And this must be an E. O is 5. I think this would be S, right? Yep. Eight is W. This is X, so next. The rent next to the something next to if this is I and this is L, I will leave notes in the, so this is L. I will We'll leave notes in the vent next to... What was P? Plus. No. So we don't have 7. Do we have 6? U. Next to your... Next to your door? Next to your room.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
I am so smart. I am so smart. That's Murty.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. It's me.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
What? Awesome. Did you crack it?
It says, I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Maybe
suspicious.
One of them's having an affair?
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
Before we delve into theories, I think I'd better go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message.
Good idea. It's almost break time for me. If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
All right, once we finish this room, that's where we'll leave it for tonight and jump over to Marbs. Don't be suspicious, just look delicious. Well, what a thing to do. Well, that looks like a vent.
The message said next to your room, so it has to be a vent in the corridor.
I could have been on my way for
No messages. Let's try another vent. I think I have all the supplies I need.
That's the wand I used to erase the message. It's your exact same.
I can't see anything in there.
I don't see any other vents. Oh.
I can't see anything in there.
No, there's nothing in there.
No messages. Let's try another vent.
Oh, this one? Aha!
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Of course not. Wait a sec. There's notes in here. Eugene.
Highest priority, huh?
Bernard
That
tells me
means
there is a
Eugene's
cold
probably
draft
working in
coming from
Bernard's
his window
office
and
right
it's
now.
turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, Linda.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Dear Eugene, I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow, even in the best of families. As for your request, I'm afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Shop owners against new mental hospital. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine who has heard from her hairdresser, who heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarington. Imagine! Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news.
Huh. This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder. Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge? I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
Just because I can. Alright, don't see anything on that shelf.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Alright, so... no screwdriver in here. Well, maybe this is... we're obviously going to have to go on a mission to find a screwdriver, so I think this is probably...
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
I think this is where we're going to... Hey, it said we're 38% of the way through the game, so yeah, not too bad, not too shabby for like 2 hours. So at our pace, which admittedly is small because I like to read everything I can find, be about 6 hours of gameplay. So should be able to finish this up next week. So not too shabby at all. All right, not bad. All right, I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break just because we haven't done one tonight, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish things up with Marbles on Stream. So, as is tradition, calling all Marb Stars, want to polish up those balls and bring them to the service desk because we're going to get ready to roll. That's right, calling all Marb Stars. It's almost time to roll on Marbles on Stream. Oh, yeah. But for now, we will be right back. Remember, balls deep, not balls first. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
Pick you up, get you back to the baseline. You'd be nicer to me if you saw the true me, but you won't get woke to that till I'm gone. That's the supporting roles. Like soak the fire, but can't take the controls. But just once I'd like to reject your text and see. But you don't ever have to worry. Have no fear that I might be leaving. 'Cause you can always find someone listen to you mid spotlight. Always turn the light while you soak up limelight. You were nicer to me when you hardly knew me, but you won't get a walk tonight. I'm just a side character in your main plot line. I'll always pay the check and pick up your hotline. You were nicer to me when you hardly knew me, but you won't get walk to that till I'm gone. I'm just a side character in your main spotlight. I'll always hold the bag while you take my cross light. You'll be nicer to me when you see the new me, but you won't wake up to that till I'm gone. I feel like Peter Pan looking in through your window. I'm jealous of your plans while I stand here in limbo. And all of my friends started families of their own. I'm happy for them, but damn, I'm in Neverland, where nothing ever seems to happen. I'm jealous of him. Okay, stop. A month in Japan, honey, 10 in the Rio. I'm watching them win while I'm spinning my wheels. I shy from the world as I'm shifting my gears. My snippets on the gram left intentionally unclear. The people have nothing to cheer. What are you doing? Broke, I pretend that I'm meant to be here. When my flop era ends, will I grin thinking of these past years? Should've never had no need for jealous of her. But now I'm everyone like the unsavory son without an ounce of aplomb. I'm with the useless diploma. That I'm battling the voices in the back of my dome. Tell me I'm living it wrong. I should be further along. Don't want my life plans fueled by a fear that I will look foolish to the tune of my peers. But I can't compare it to conventional ideals, and I can make an end of my torture like pastime. Yet I'm jealous of him. I'm jealous of him. I'm happy for them, but damn, I'm in Neverland, where nothing ever seems to happen. Should I not go and find out? But now I know that there ain't no doubt. I'm jealous of him.
All right. Welcome back, Marb Stars. Let's get set up here, and then we'll be ready to roll. It was the blurst of times. Oh, wait a second. We don't want to do standard maps. Doot. All right, everybody, the time is now. The time is now. Exclamation point play. Let's get those Marbs on the board for our annual every stream ending extravaganza of Marbles on Stream. Exclamation point play. Let's go. And we'll be back, of course, on Tuesday, and we will pick up where we left off on This Bed We Made. I'm having fun with it so far. It's a neat little story. I'm expecting it to pick up, though, with the size of that content warning that it showed us at the very beginning. Something's got to pick up real quick, because so far everything's still pretty tame. Pretty tame. All right, we got myself, Rickshaw, Tom, Mayor Bear, HB, and Seema, and Jim on the board. That's 6 Marb Stars ready to roll. Do we got a couple more folks out there that want to roll with us? Exclamation point plays. All you got to do. You don't need to own Marbles on Stream in order to play along at home. You just got to enter exclamation point play in the chat like you see all these fine folks doing here. It's as easy as that. Finish up my knockoff Dr. Pepper here. SodaStream makes their own like Dr. Pepper knockoff. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is very cherry forward. It's heavy on the cherry and the amaretto / almond flavor. All right, we only need 2 more Marb stars out there to open up the coveted 8th place position and the possibility of hat tricks. Who else we got out there wants to roll? Exclamation point play. Like I said, we got HB, Mare Bear, Rickshaw Tom, myself, Seema, and Jim. Do we still have a Phoenix and a CB Geek out there? Let's see. I don't recall seeing Waddy tonight. Well, we did have CB Geek and Phoenix here earlier, so let's page them to the service desk, see if they're still hanging around.
Paging CP Geek for Marbles on Stream, you're wanted at the service desk. Also paging Phoenix, the Black Phoenix, paging to the service desk. If you're still in the store, you're wanted for Marbles on Stream. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
So I got my my annual, year in music review thing that everyone is sharing all over social media in the last week, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out why mine was so wrong. And then, so I Google how wrong it was, and it didn't seem correct because everything that was showing up there was just related to the music I play on stream, with a couple of exceptions. And it was telling me that my top played artist for the year was Cloud Fodder, who is the artist who does the songs I was playing earlier in stream, such as Side Character and Absolute Pro, etc., etc. So I was like, man, my stream music really skewed my list. But turns out, no, it seemed like it was only counting stuff that I was playing here and nothing that I was playing anywhere else. So after some Google foo, come to find out there was a setting within my other devices that was not turned on. So it was not reporting my listening habits on my main devices, which is my personal phone and my work phone, which is how I stream my music when I'm driving to and from work, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. So yeah, so none of that tallied into my year-end review. So now I have to wait a whole another year to get an accurate one. Anya! Nice to see you, Anya. You want to jump in a race with us? Exclamation point play. Nice to see ya. All right, we got Anya May on the board. Do we have one more Marb star out there? One more person that wants to roll? It would make all the difference in the world. But we got 5 races here, so if you want to think about it in the next couple races, we'd be happy to have you. Hello, children. I bring you love. Someplace far away. Ah! Ah! DM. Oh, Darkest Minds, Blazing Demonic Prophecy. Okay. Oh no, Waddy, you missed it! That's all right. You can. We got 4 other races there. You'll be fine. Yeah, I gave it a solid 5 minutes. So, well, welcome in, Waddy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. We started playing a new, relatively short narrative type game tonight called This Bed We Made, which for those maybe just joining us who aren't aware what this game is, it is, we're playing a maid in a hotel in the late 1950s, and apparently there's a lot of mysterious things going on, and we're a snoop, and we snoop through people's things. But apparently it gets really messed up. Waddy's playing a board game, and your phone is dead, so I'll maybe be back in time. Okay, Waddy. Well, we'll give a little time to hopefully let you get back on the board at least once. Oh, Rickshaw Tom eats a pizza off the board. I like the way Snrub thinks. All right, looks like Jim joining Rickshaw Tom for some Yeets a Pizza. HB currently leading the charge here, going into that tumble dryer of despair. Your boy in second, Anya May in third. As we keep her rolling down this bit of marble madness here. That's awesome, your game. And we're about a third of the way through it, apparently. It's not a very long one, but so far I'm enjoying it. It's kind of neat. There's also a pretty hefty disclaimer, like content warning stuff, but none of that's really come up yet. So we'll see how much of that comes into play in our next stream. And Mare Bear finishes first, because of course she did. Seema in second with that sexy silver. Looks like your boy is gonna drop in there for third. That's your top three. Now we got Anya May and HB duking it out for fourth and fifth. I think Anya May has got that fourth locked in though. Here comes HB racing against the Flames of Oblivion here. Jim and Rickshaw Tom offer some Yeets a Pizza. All right, well done, Mare Bear, on that finish. All right, let's head on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo, My Alien Fight! Exclamation point play! All right, so once again, we are paging Phoenix, we're paging CB Geek, we're paging Chris the Lamp, the folks who were here earlier, see if they are still around and want to roll their marbs with us. And anybody else who's hanging out, lurking, wants to jump on in, we'd be happy to have you. Exclamation point play in the chat. You can read my thoughts, boy. All right, 6 marbs on the board. 6. We got myself, Seema, HB, Jim, Rickshaw Tom, and Anya May. All right, and Mare Bear's back in for round 2 after finishing quickly last time. Well, sometimes you got to get that quick finish out of the way, and then you really get down to business. All right, and if we can get Waddy in on this next race, then that will open up the 8th place position and those coveted hat tricks. Mare Bear, I can hear that in your voice every time you put that in there. I can just hear you doing that. Eric, what was the brand of the prepared meals you promoted a while back? That was Factor 75. Or just Factor. And Rickshaw Tom's been eating them ever since. I just realized I won. I was doing laundry. You know my mischievous laugh. I do, Mare Bear. I know a lot of the noises you make. All right, we're gonna wait a bit for Waddy here. See if Waddy can get on the board. Okay, did you see about the prepared meal company that was utilizing child labor here in the States? I did not see about that. Was that Factor, or was that... I know there's a bunch of companies out there. Do you know which one it was? Or can you let us know so we know to... It was not Factor. Okay, can you tell us which one it is so we can know to avoid it? All right, cool. Sláinte. All right, I know Waddy is playing a board game and is also dealing with a dead phone here, but we'll give one more minute just to see if maybe Waddy can get on the board here.
Whoa. Hurricane_Badger just cheered 1 bits. Paging Waddy, are you in for Marbs?
Paging Waddy, are you in for Marbs? Exclamation point play. Paging Waddy, are you in for Marbs? Also paging CP Geek, paging Phoenix, paging Crystal Lamp.
And anybody else that's hanging out lurking wants to jump on in, we're happy to have you. But if you just want to watch, that's fine. No pressure. We're just happy to have you here. All right, well, we're gonna have to roll again. It's getting late. We're coming up on 12:30 here, and I actually have to get myself out of bed at a relatively reasonable hour in the morning because I have to sign for that damn package. On the plus side, like, it was supposed to arrive today, but because I had to go to the office today to cover for my boss's ski day, I was like, dang it, no one's going to be here to sign for it because Tomp is out of state seeing the Critical Role folks. But they updated the delivery estimates saying that it was arriving tomorrow, so that kind of works because I'll be here. It just means I have to be at least alert enough to be able to hear them knock at the door at up to as early as 10 a.m. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll get up and I got one more STS Christmas video I need to finish working on. I put four videos up today. Believe it or not. I'm doing a collection of 5 Christmas stories. Just to build a Christmas playlist thing. Just to have it up there. So, if you're a fan of some classic short Christmas stories like A Night Before Christmas and stuff like that, then feel free to check some of those out. And help your boy out. Getting those sweet, sweet ad bucks. On your May leading the charge here, your boy right behind in second. Where's everybody else? I can't, what the heck? Okay, we got, put it in H. This is a weird ass course here. It's almost like a face. World record on this course, 2 minutes 51 seconds, set by Mr. Savagery. Still a ways to go here. Anya May, though, still leading the charge. It's a train! It's a death train! Choo-choo train, it's often in games. Alright, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and you know, see the big picture. I was like, this course is kind of stupid, but now, like, yeah, now I kind of like it. 04, 07, 19. Oh, it's a memorial train. So 4, 7, 66, 22, 10, 2024. What does this say? Alan Fighter. Well, that is a really cool memorial. I think that's really cool. So, even though it's very weird here on the so this is what the inside of a train boiler looks, an engine boiler looks like. All right, here comes Anya May. I think Anya's got this one in the bag, folks. Oh, and there's Waddy. Little too late. All right, Anya May with the W. All right, hopefully you can get in for the next race, Waddy. All right, here comes your boy for Sexy Silver. I think that's 2 for 2 for Sexy Silver for me. Recently saw Starship Enterprise earn. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's the one thing about the death industry is if you can dream it, someone can do it. So here comes Mare Bear for third. Well, she couldn't quite get 2 first finishes on us, but Mare Bear still finished. Oh, and a bunch of us going for some Yitza Pizza. I think Mare Bear was the last one that finished, actually. Oh, and yeah, since the season's over, these don't count anymore. Everything's in a weird order. All right, exclamation point play on the next race. Adorable Heart Ride. Get those marbs on the board. All right, Waddy, if you're still there, let's get you on the board. There you are. Woo! Waddy's here, folks. Waddy! Officially. I was feeling generous this time. What a giving and generous Marb star you are, Mare Bear. That's what we loves about you. And we got 8 Marbs on the board. Let's go. Possibility of hat tricks unlocked. All right, we got Waddy, myself, Jim, Rickshaw, Tom, HB, Mare Bear, Seema, and Anya May. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. Exclamation point play, and you can roll with us. Woo! Waddy! You gonna be having a hang time tomorrow night, Waddy? Yeah. Well, I think this is all of us that's been rolling, so unless anyone else is hanging out lurking and wants to jump on in with the exclamation point play, we might as well just keep rolling on through. We are at the halfway point of this Grand Prix.
When I say hello, Mr. Thompson, you'll say hi, Jack. Hello, Mr. Thompson. Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Probably no hang time tomorrow, so I was just too busy, and you have a Christmas party shenanigans to get into. Ooh, cool. All right, well, absolutely enjoy those Christmas party shenanigans. Wow, that was a quick race. And your boy with the W. I mean, I don't normally finish in 11 seconds, but sometimes it just, like this race, you don't realize it's going to be over that quick. But that's okay. That just means we can get into the next round. All right, oh yeah, and we can't take these as gospel here because it doesn't tell us who else finished in what position other than me finishing first. So, all right, race number 4, penultimate race, Abducted Abandoned Academy, exclamation point play. Way to go! Woo! Congrats on the 11 seconds, bro. I've reached out to CB Geek and I do think he's in sleep mode. Yeah, I figured that was probably the case. It's probably the same with Chris the Lamp. I'm not surprised Chris the Lamp was here at all because he, like, tonight flew back from St. Louis, so I didn't think we were going to see him at all tonight. But he popped in, had some chats, and dropped 6 subs on us. Brought us up to 90. We're 90% of the way through that sub goal, which is absolutely ridiculous. Which means 10 more subs and your boy has to make apple cider vinegar seltzer. Oh, but I bring this on myself. All right, exclamation point play, everybody. We got Mare Bear, myself, and Jim. Exclamation point play. In my old Kentucky home. Bub, 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 bub. World record on this course, 1 minute, 18 seconds. Another pretty quick one. All right, we got HB, Rickshaw Tom, Mare Bear, myself, Jim, and Anya May. That's six Marb stars. Now we're just missing Seema and Waddy. Bop, 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 bop. Is your torture our entertainment? Yeah, pretty much. But conversely, at least, when me and Rickshaw Tom were in the fabled Canadas a few days ago, I was able to find some flavors of energy drink that we do not have on this side of the border, and I was able to get them past the border guards. And they're not expired either, which is fantastic. So they're with one exception, they're all different. They're all just flavors of Rockstar that I've never seen before. So we'll have to check those out at some point. All right, and we got our 8 Marbs on the board. HB, Waddy, Mare Bear, Rickshaw Tom, Seema, Anya May, Jim, and myself. All right, let us roll. Buttzilla. That's interesting. We all up into us. Okay. All right, I see how we're going here. All right, Jim leading the charge here. HB was in second here, but I think Seema might have moved into that position, but we shall see. A lot of shuffling going on back there, but Jim holding the lead, at least for now. That paddle wheel of sadness proven to be a great equalizer. Anya May moving into the lead now. Your boy second, Jim down to third. But you steam a good ham. Oh, now your boy moving into first place. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. All right, looks like Rickshaw Tom is into second. Jim still in third, I believe, unless that HB is taking it. All right, now we're going into a tumble dryer of despair, which could be tumble dryer of despair to the finish. Anya May though, Yeets a Pizza, stealing that 8th. And getting the Yeets a Pizza 2/3 of the way to a hat trick. Anya May now just needs the W to make a hat trick official. Your boy with the W, Jim in second, HB in third. Waddy joining Anya May for some Yeets a Pizza there. Rickshaw Tom in fourth. They're sitting for Mare Bear and Seema. Here comes Mare Bear into that tumble dryer of despair. Where's Seema? Oh, Seema's raising the flames of oblivion at this point. Come on, Seema, you got this. Mare Bear dropping into fifth officially. Now Seema's just got to escape the tumble dryer and get through the flames of oblivion. All right, Seema escapes the flames of oblivion. Your boy gets the W. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. All right, now we're on to the last race. So you know what they say. Last call, bring those Marbs to the service desk. The store is closing. That's right, bring those Marbs to the service desk along with all your final purchases. Thank you for shopping at Ames. You want to get out, otherwise you're stuck in here until Tuesday. Get out. All right. U.S. Department of Labor is investigating both HelloFresh over allegations that migrant children were working at its cooking and packing facility in Illinois. At least 6 teens, at least some of whom migrated from Guatemala, were found working night shifts at the facility. Labor Department is also investigating whether Midway Staffing, an agency that hired employees to work at HelloFresh facility, the spokesperson from that facility in Aurora, Illinois, is a Factor 75 facility. Which I was gonna say, HelloFresh. I think they own Factor now, so. Yeah, that is not good. That is not good. Well, thank you for sharing that. I was not aware of that. So, anyone out there currently doing business with HelloFresh or Factor, that is those are troubling business practices. So. That's crazy. You're not shocked, though. Way to go, Eric ×2. Thank you, Seema. So there are other meal kit and pre-made meal providers out there. So it may be worth jumping to another company that has more responsible labor practices. Coach K74 exclamation point play. Welcome. All right, anybody else hanging out, lurking, wants to jump on in? I suppose I should get in on the hot action here as well. No problem. I'm still eating fast food trash. I should just have my own community HelloFresh version. I'll show you how to make your own damn meal kit with blackjack and hookers. All right, let's do roll call here. We got Waddy, we got Jim, we got Coach K74, HB, Seema, myself, Mare Bear, and Anya May. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. I think of everyone who's been rolling with us, we're just missing Rickshaw Tom, I believe. They're just keeping the youngins off the streets, Dickinson style. Nice to see you, Coach K. Well, since I assume you don't know me, my name's Eric the Red. I'm a variety streamer, but for the 4-something years on Twitch, I made it a tradition that we would wind down every one of our streams by playing a 5-round Grand Prix of Marbs. We've been doing it for 4-something years, and we invented our own vocabulary and all this other stuff around it, and it's a lot of fun. And earlier, we started our stream. We're currently playing the game This Bed We Made, which is an interesting narrative, detective sort of uncover the story. It's kind of a point-and-click adventure thing, but I freaking love that stuff. The secret ingredient is cocaine. Nice, I'd give it a try. This tastes fresh as the mountain snow. All right, we got a Rickshaw Tom on the board, so I guess we're ready to roll. This is our last race, so if you're not on the board, oh well, you'll have to wait till Tuesday. Exclamation point play, you got 10 seconds. All right, dropping through the Plinko board to start things off here. Got Waddy leading the charge out of the left, Mare Bear on the right. Oh, but Mare Bear smashing right into those family jewels. Why am I not surprised? Oh, man, now Rickshaw Tom flying past Waddy here into the lead, into the Zippity Zop Zooms. Waddy down to second, Jim in third. Looks like they, even though they looked a bit mirrored, they actually weren't. The obstacles were different. Poo. And now your boy's in the lead. Hell yeah, let's go. Hashtag not hacking, hacking, hashtag not rigged. I forgot how to talk there for a second. All right, Waddy's in second, Rickshaw Tom third, Jim is in fourth. Flying past Rickshaw Tom, though, is Jim versus Rickshaw Tom for that third place position. All right, now your boys in first, and looks like Jim and Waddy are duking it out for second and third. Rickshaw Tom's in fourth. Coach K and Seema for fifth and sixth. Mare Bear seventh. And then HB and Anya May duking it out for that coveted eighth place position. Waiting for the drop zone here. World record on this course, 2 minutes, 36 seconds and change. So we're heading towards this Spearmint Twizzler wrapped in Dimetap grape flavor. Can't say I would be a fan of that flavor combination. But your boy's holding on for one more day. Waddy, though, making me earn it. Rickshaw Tom in third. Seema's up to fourth. Or are these deadly lasers or just the regular kind? Well, regardless, I have to do a little bit of a dance with Aniva's curlers before I can get on through. Those look like too much speed. Oh, no, they are deadly lasers. Seema hitting the deadly lasers there. Off to some Yitza Pizza. That's a delicious way to die. Did everyone else avoid... Okay, everyone else avoided the deadly lasers except for Seema. Looks like only one was deadly. Oh, now we have a Spearmint Twizzler that has grape infused into it. Oh, but Waddy has flown through that Twizzler and taken the first place position from me. Looks like W could stand for Waddy, folks. Just has to stick the landing. And there we go. There's Waddy putting me in my place. W stands for Waddy, folks, whether you believe it or not. Now we got a race for third here with Jim and HB. Who's it going to be? Who's going to round out the top three? Got a lot of rhymes in there. Looks like it's going to be Jim rounding things out. HB in fourth. Comes Anya May for fifth. All right, and our last race back there is going to be who's going to get that coveted eighth place position. Looks like Rickshaw Tom's pretty locked into sixth. Looks like it's Coach K versus Mare Bear. I know Mare Bear's already finished first, so now I know Mare Bear's gunning for that rhyme. Oh, but here comes the Flames of Oblivion, and the Flames of Oblivion have given that coveted eighth place position to Coach K. I do not wish to eat alone. Well, the Flames of Oblivion at least sent a few of us fine folks so that you don't have to eat the delicious Felino's pizza all alone. You got some company. All right, and with that, let's head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud, going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights. In third place, going home with the bronze, we've got Mare Bear! And in second place, going home with silver, sexy silver, is none other than Jim! Well done, Jim. And in first place, going home with all the gold, all the glory, and all the bragging rights is none other than the most excellent! Hey, it's your boy getting the dub. Hell yeah, I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. 46 points, 2 W's, not all that much of a definitive of a victory, but a victory nonetheless. Jim in second, 36-0. Mare Bear third, 32-1. Tying with Anya May, who's in fourth, 32-1. Actually, and HB also pulling in 32 points, but no W's. Rickshaw Tom in sixth, 28-0. Seema in seventh, 24-0. Waddy getting the overall eighth. Just as nature intended. Well done, Waddy, 23-1. And Coach K rolling with us for the first time. Still picking up 3 points in the process. Well done, friend. Well done. But let us remember, we are all excellent on this blessed day. So a round of applause to everyone as this stream draws to a close. And we end a stream in a much more reasonable amount of time as compared to a week ago when we went for 24 straight hours. I think 3 hours, 33 minutes, which is where we're at now, 3:33, which is appropriate since we ran through all of Eternal Darkness in the last stream. We did pretty good. Did pretty good. Yippee for Waddy on the 8th. Woo! Heck of a stream. Heck of a stream there, bud. Heck of a stream. Oh yeah. Thanks folks for hanging out. Thank you everyone for all those gifted subs and resubs earlier. Thank you Jim for dropping all those on us. Thank you Chris the Lamp, who's probably in Dreamland at this point, for the gifted subs. Thank you for the resubs. I think Chris the Lamp is CP Geek hit 39 months. And Coach K, thank you for the follow, friend.
G. Coach 74 is now following.
Thank you, Coach K. We hope to see you around here more often. I stream every Tuesday and every Friday. Start time around 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we usually go till about midnight Eastern Standard Time. But again, sometimes we run a little late, but that's fine. We just like to get things done. We play Marbs at the end of every one of our streams without fail, regardless of what else we're doing that night. So, hope to see you back here. Everyone else who hung out, lurked, just had a good time. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And otherwise, we will be back on Tuesday. What's happening? Anya May!
Coach 74 got drafted by Anya_May. Anya_May gifted a tier 1 sub to Coach 74.
Anya May, thank you so much.
57 gift subs in the channel.
57 gift subs from Anya May in the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub to our new friend Coach K. Sorry, no worries, no worries. Well, with that, we do hope to see you back. We'll be back Tuesday night to continue on with This Bed We Made. I am intrigued by this story so far. I think we're just starting to heat up with it. And yeah. Other than that, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Whether you have plans or not, just enjoy yourself. We are into the last month of the year, folks, which is just kind of wild to think about. But yeah. All right. Well, we haven't done a raid out in a while, so let's see. Looks like it's Later Gator is on. Phoenix raided on over to her last. Is it last night? Yeah, last night. So, currently playing Rusty Lake Hotel, which is a lot of fun. We played that here on the channel, so we're going to raid on over there. I'm running. Hugs and loves. All right, so everybody, lots of hugs, hearts, loves to all of you. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you back here on Tuesday if I don't see you in the time being. Have a fantastic weekend. And just, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to each other. And as we raid on out, don't forget to snoot in the chat when we get there. And of course, we just have to leave you with one last thing, and that is just saying, so long and good night. So long and good night.
Piss off, ghost.
He's freaking gone. And, all right. Right away.